I know, you're probably thinking, what is Chris doing playing a sports game on his channel? Well, I miss sports, you guys. I'm a massive sports fan, very big into baseball. And I know a lot of you guys, I know a lot of people miss sports. So this is about to hit with somebody, I'm sure. So this stream is for my sports fans. I feel your pain, and I'm right there with you. I have a feeling that I don't get political on this channel, and I'm not going to, but I think we will be seeing sporting events sometime around mid-May. This can't go along. This can't keep. Without further ado, since I know you guys probably don't want to sit through full games, there is a mode in MLB The Show 20 that is called March to October, and it literally puts you in important at-bats in important games, and with each objective that you complete, your chances of getting to the postseason increase based on whether or not you win or lose. So, I think we'll do a couple of series here because they go by quickly, and then we will do daily episodes of this. Because I think this is going to be fun for a lot of people, and I will be putting tags on these videos so that other people can be attracted to the channel, and we can continue to grow the community. So without further ado, I did start one with the Marlins just because I wanted to see what it was like and how I can incorporate it into streams. So that's what I did, and we're gonna start fresh so you guys can know what this is all about. Now you got the favorites. These are teams that are already built to win. They show the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Astros, boo. The Nationals, boo. The New York Mets, I'm a Met fan, so eventually we're gonna do one of those. And the Atlanta Braves and the Minnesota Twins. We are going with one of the long shots. The Miami Marlins are considered a long shot team, and we're gonna go with the veteran difficulty, because any higher I'm not gonna make it.
Perhaps no team. Marlins went through the 2010s without posting a single winning record. The rebuild and youth movement continues in Don Mattingly's 5th season. His charges may be light on experience, but they are not 20. How well they respond and how quickly they develop will go a long way to determining if the Marlins start to see some tangible progress in the win column.
Okay, the Marlins last won the World Series, I believe, in 97, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up because I don't want to
The Miami
give
Marlins
you guys
are
the
excited
wrong
to get
information.
this 2020 season underway here on opening day at Marlins Park, even despite a difficult and often frustrating 2019. They've added
So
some
our goal is to
reinforcements
get
who
an
should
opening
provide
day
a bit of
win
hope,
for a
as Heidi
momentum
Watney
grab.
tells us.
Matt, A fired-up fan base has come out tonight to try and help lift their home club to a big opening day win. And an air of anticipation is mounting as we approach the first pitch. Speaking with manager Don Mattingly, he stressed the need for patience.
They won in 2003, and I believe they won another one.
Their lineup with Jonathan Villar, Corey Dickerson, and Jesus Aguilar joining Brian Anderson and company in South Beach. Now, if the Marlins want to wash out the bad taste of their 105 season, however, they'll need much more from their pitching staff, particularly in relief.
Not right.
The bullpen was among the worst in all of MLB, so improvement there would go a long way.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next.
By the way, you guys, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy.
Well, welcome to those of you just joining
Love
us.
you
We're
guys.
in the sixth inning, nobody out.
Take care of
Bringing in
yourselves.
for his second at-bat, Aaron Nola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Alright, you guys, let's start.
First delivery
Let's
to him
start
on
with a
the way.
low four-seam fastball.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first
Nice.
out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 from him so
Very
far
nice.
in this one.
Slider, it's
Ready with the
calling
first
for,
pitch.
so
Here it
we'll
comes.
do that. Alright, 0-1. Good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so
All right,
far.
so here's what
Hitting
we're gonna
nearly
do. We're
all of
gonna
his
go with
spots, and that's been a big
the
factor why
four-seamer
he's
up
been
and
so
in.
successful up to this point.
Tie him up a bit.
Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
There we go. That's what
Struck
we
him
wanted.
out.
Yeah.
Becomes the 9th strikeout
All
victory
right.
thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Bring
Start
the
him out with a
off-speed
slider, a
stuff
good
first.
spot, but he doesn't get the call.
Make
1-0.
him guess a bit.
Can't sit back
Make
long
him
enough, and the
guess.
count evens up at 1-1.
That's what you want to do here.
Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
By the way, guys, if you are
And that is
interested
off
in
the wall,
baseball
but in
games,
foul
I am
territory.
going to be
Foul
doing
ball.
a review of RBI Baseball 20 for the Nintendo
Looking
Switch.
for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2.
That video will be coming in the next few weeks.
Now the pitch.
Tough to take a pitch
And
like
you
that
might
right
be
there,
pleasantly
especially in a 1-2
surprised
count. You almost get in that auto
by the
swing
things
mode.
I have to
Great
say.
job to work the count back to even.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now what I
I'm
wanted
not
to
sure. This
happen.
ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Not what I wanted to happen there. Let's rebound and get him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Okay.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Bounce to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will
why
retire
wouldn't
the
you
side.
just take that to the bag?
Phillies strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Caleb Smith. He's tasked with starting the Marlins sixth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Big swing at the knuckle curve.
That one also let me calm it down.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Segura fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Looks like we'll be getting back to the pitching quicker than we wanted.
Next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Miami down in order, still no score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher himself, he must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I think we'll have to get working with the bullpen
He's
soon.
0 for 9. And he falls behind 0-2.
Okay. The high and tight strikeout pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Nice strikeout, boys.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on
This
the
is
inside of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights
This is
him
a
out the
team
other way.
that really has nothing going for it. So, this will be like my hardest, challenge yet to do.
Foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless
To
in
get
his
them
2
to the World
at-bats so
Series.
far. The 0-1.
Or even
And
just
boy,
the
was he ever
postseason.
fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing a
Freeze
good
him.
job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
He throws him on the fastball there. Didi Gregorius goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Sorry, guys.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's
There we go.
already there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's
Oh, that looks
That's a great take right there.
like
Great
a
pitch
strike to you,
recognition.
boy,
Let
but
that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside.
that also could have gone either way. But
all even now, 2-2.
okay.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead to an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. There's one on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Jesus. Promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Jesus.
And that'll bring in Gary
Jesus,
Cooper.
boys.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jesus. Jesus.
First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Paisley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
My boys, it looked pretty good off the bat.
All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base.
Looked all right off the bat, but it's okay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a liner.
Oh,
he may have been a little disoriented there.
I messed
That's
up.
Going to
That
allow
was
his man to
my
reach first safely.
problem, and that's probably going
come
to
on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dio, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now.
It's all right.
Anytime
Business
you get
as
that
usual,
leadoff
boys.
guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more
Business
stress
as
on that pitcher
usual.
pitching out of the stretch.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Business as usual, my boys.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Runners on the move for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance?
Oh, and that was
JT
McCutchen
could
too.
really
Oh,
use a knock
God.
here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the possible.
Looks like I'm going to have to make a change in the next
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I'm gonna have to make a change in the next half inning.
Pitches a year.
His energy looks a little bit.
But tip your hat to the batter right there.
Screwy.
He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Bryce Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he takes a cold strike one.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
He pulls this one into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Hazley grounds third and is striding for home as he arrives at second without a play.
Yeah,
as
that's
a run
Marlins.
is also in, and with it, they take
That's
the lead.
Marlins baseball.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base
They're
hit
right
here
underneath
to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
The set and the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last
Are
pitch,
you
he
kidding
doesn't
me?
have any consistency with this release
I
point
hit
right
this.
now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch on its way.
I'm good. I'll see you soon.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to
boys,
do is
we
put your
are-
pitchers
we
in
are
positions
in
to be successful. Giving them that
deep
3-run
water.
cushion has to make you feel good.
No balls and a strike to count. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one
We're
off.
in deep water.
3 runs already home here. High and deep down the left field line. And
Deep,
that
deep
will
water.
end up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2
water
away
now.
in the inning.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. He gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Yep.
So now to the plate, Adam
This is
Hazley.
what I
Another
figured.
excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
It's quite
Not only do they
compounded
take
now.
the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 7-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here.
It's quite
So Anthony
compounded now,
Dominguez
boys.
will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jay Bruce will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Jay Bruce.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
We are not going
It's
to get that
becoming
win
more
on
and more
opening
common
day.
in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball one. Dominguez is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor. Perhaps an escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two seam action on it. One done.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And he's safe.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
We need a left-hander off the bench, and looks like Matt Joyce is going to come on.
Will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
A ball and 2 strikes.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease.
All right, 7-2.
Too late.
7-2.
Hero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. In there, and it's even at 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
Right, we're gonna bring in Steckenrider.
Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the ninth inning
Now,
as he'll try to keep
players
the
with
score
the best
right where it
names.
is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Steckenrider.
First pitch on its way. Jay Bruce is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a
Brush
bit.
him off the plate a bit.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss.
And then
Good
blow
pitch
him out
there
of the
for the first out here in the
out of the
ninth.
water.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen fouled off. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. He saw that he
the one
didn't
I'm
quite
throwing.
get on top of. 2 out, nobody on. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jose Alvarez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jose Alvarez.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson.
Leading up for the Marlins, the left fielder.
All right, best chance.
Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off
A
the
bloop and a
inning.
blast. That's all it
This
takes,
is just
boys.
a case of another really good hitter finding a way,
A
even though
bloop
that
and a
was a soft
blast.
liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Dickerson aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bruce giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's
We're
best
down to
friend
our-
right there. The
our
inning
last
was
chance
off to a
here.
rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the
Never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh boy, we're bringing it back.
A 2-run blast to
We're
straightaway
bringing it
right
back.
field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
The Marlins, could they be the cardiac kids? I'll give you the short answer in real life.
Partner, this one might not be over
Hell no.
yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. The final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. In now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul.
Oh, last strike.
0-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies move to 1-0 on the young season.
Oh, boy.
As this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Well, we didn't win there. We can try for the next one. I'm gonna be on until 12:30. It's 12:05 now. Okay. I failed. And I'm ice cold, apparently. And apparently losers of the last 4. This is awesome. Hey Wyatt, hope you're staying well out there, man. And I hope that one day you can come into a stream and stay for a while. All right, we get in at a 6-6 tie, boys.
The Fish have stumbled out of the gate so far this year. Still trying to grab their first win of the season. And for more on that, let's send it down to our reporter on the field, Heidi Watney.
It's said that the journey of 10,000 miles begins with just one step. Well, for a team who has struggled out of the gate, notching their first win would be one step in the right direction. There is no sign of panic among these players just yet, but you can be sure it would be a major morale boost to finally put one in the win column.
Fun facts with Heidi Watney. Thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
This pitch is popped up. Hudson take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Lisan Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Diaz.
Fouled away. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And it's fouled away.
Guys, I'm swinging at garbage.
Finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Ready on 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A pause and the 0-2 sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro, and the recovery's too late as he's
safe. Okay, all right.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Striding in, Jonathan Villar, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Robles is on his horse, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
All right, now we're up 7-6.
Really good, D-Row.
Let's keep it going.
With a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show
Keep it
up
going.
when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Nats 6. Howie Kendrick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Okay. Let's bring in a bullpen guy. 2 right-handers and a left-hander, so we're going to bring in the right-hander. So
Sterling Sharp
he
will
can
come on and make
face
his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Sterling Sharp.
We don't need no warm-up pitches, right?
And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's
I didn't look at this
0-1.
guy's repertoire.
And you look at a fastball just off the back, and it's even at 1.
Guys,
1-1,
the attendance right now
hit the target, but this is low.
is 16,000. That's nowhere near capacity, boys. The Marlins.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. From the stretch, and that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Oh, I almost plunked that guy
first with 1 out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here now is Juan Soto as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Behind 0-2 now. Short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an
I
error
didn't
as
screw
the
up
side
that
is
time,
retired.
guys.
Nationals lead 1. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6.
We're all good.
Wander Suero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Dickerson.
First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Tell you what. I only have a limited time right now.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Actually, I got time to finish this one.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
I was badly fooled. Alright, get the bullpen up and ready. Stanek is up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this will get all the way to the wall now, and this throw gets away from him, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting,
Let's get that
That'll bring
insurance
in
run.
Garrett Cooper. He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. His day at the plate hasn't
Or at least
amounted
try
to
and
much.
get the
0 for
insurance
4,
run.
but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So striding forward now,
That's an error.
John Birdie, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the third baseline.
I didn't wait. It was too early. Very early, actually. According to the game.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1.
We got the insurance run, though. It's 8-6. In favor of your Miami Marlins. And now we'll bring in Ryan Stanek.
Ryan Stanek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Okay.
Into the box, Eric Thames. 9th
This
inning
guy's
underway
got
now as the
junk.
first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it.
Look at that emotion as he
Ran
hops
the
off the
fastball
mound
line for the
after
punch out. Eric
striking
Thames
that dude
becomes
out.
the first out in the 9th inning. Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And now we're down to the final
Swinging
strike.
on the fastball there. Starlin Castro is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
I mean, final out, dude.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great take right there. But
Did not get the call, but
strikes to end the game.
Feel like we should
Now
have.
this small but vocal crowd come to their feet.
All right. We're gonna throw that splitter out of the zone.
And that misses 2-2.
Nah.
The bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Go back in.
Washington, good night.
And there we go. The Marlins got
That
their
they
first
finally
win.
get their first victory
And we
of the
are
season.
done with the march
Well, this certainly gets
to
them off the
October
schneid.
for the
And for every
evening.
person in that clubhouse,
Tomorrow
it's a
morning
chance to
there
hit
will
the
be
reset
another
button, Danny
episode
boy.
Yeah,
of
D-Roll,
March
it was a
to
rough start
October.
the season, but
Miami
now they know they
Marlins
can get a win.
style.
Hopefully, they'll
I
start
love
to
you
do
guys.
more of that and maybe get something
Stay
going
safe,
before
stay
they fall
healthy,
too far behind.
wash your hands, practice social distancing. Y'all have heard this before. I've been the one-handed gamer. We got sports on this channel. Don't worry, I got y'all covered. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. See you tomorrow morning.